December 2019, にじさんじID hit the screen. A virtual cop from 42, some voice strict routine. 4 leaves called CloverMcOver gathering unseen. One debut turned a waiting room into a scene. Rank cues, quick sketches, new phrases on the page. He learned them live, let each small stumble share the stage. No headline chase, those nights never asked for praise. Now ordinary hours still hold our younger days. 13 voices rose into reality, one choir. ID's first original still travels through the wire. A paper badge flashed bright and caught the stage like fire. The quiet cop found music could lift the room still higher. You caught it waiting, we caught it home. A midnight signal crossed each time zone. The branch name changed, the roots grew through the stone. Each see you soon still rings inside our bones. We thought we watched your story from the side, that heard our younger self still live inside. The years gave nameless nights a place in time. Like your quiet clock kept time with mine. Yeah, then you drop Taka Miyu bass turn loud. A quiet man said be yourself, then move the crowd. King wore the crown,少女レイ let summer drown. Sayoko left soft truths beneath the sound. Reserved, not fragile, quiet never made him small. Clock strict, rule bound, still present through it all. No borrowed tears, we leave the silence as it came. At friends' last calls, he showed up when they called his name. April 2022, the branch folded into one name. Not one voice erased the late night pulse, remained in old streets. Sign came down the road, still led us just the same. When friends reached final streams, his voice stayed in the frame. You caught it waiting, we called it home. A midnight signal still crosses every time zone. The map got redrawn, the roots grew through the stone. Each final call keeps ringing inside our bones. We thought we watched your story from the side, then heard our younger selves still breathe inside. The years brought scattered nights back into line. Like your quiet clock kept time with mine. 5 years on CloverMcOver made all timelines glow. 4 leaves, separate roads, one route still runs below. Then said I sang beside him, oh, he had to join the show like old film. Finding color, buried summers overflow. Still drawing, still gaming, punctual, still here. No overnight legend, just one more honest year. Open an archival chat, names start to rise. The sirens stayed low, yet echo through our lives. Loading wheel low, signal half learned phrases fill the chat. Quick sketch, next match, rank cues pulled him back. Cold username slicker in the corner of the frame. We changed, but those small nights still answer to our names. You caught it waiting, now we know it was home. The signal keeps crossing every time zone. The old sign came down, the roots grew through the stone. Your quiet